Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi my fellow June bugs, thank you so much for joining me again in this video. Today I will be answering some of your questions that you sent to me on Instagram. So I did put out a little question box on Instagram the other day, and thank you for those who sent through some questions. Lots of things here today talking about personal handbags, my profession, everything like that. So if that is something you're interested in, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my little family here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the questions. So I'll start off with Vivian Rose. How old were you when you first migrated from the Philippines, and do you ever consider traveling back? Absolutely. I actually really want to go back this year. I hope to go back there with my boyfriend this year. He's never been before, and to be honest, like, I haven't been to the Philippines on just like a holiday basis, so I'm really excited. Every time I go to the Philippines, it's always to visit family or friends with family. Yeah, that would be my first time back in such a long time, probably like nearly 10 years, I must say. And I was about 5 or 6 when I came to Australia. Jane Rosanna, 5 years plan. Girl, I don't know. 5-year plan would look a little something like your typical get a house, get a dog, get married, have a family. Professionally, I am sort of where I'd like to be for the most part. There is some upskilling I would like to do, not this year, but next year I probably want to do like an aesthetic medical course, just to do something else on the side of GP, because GP can be really mentally exhausting to be seeing all these patients so often, and it's nice to have something else where you don't have to like think so hard. So yeah, that's sort of my plan, but we will see. What are your plans for your channel, future of content creation within changing apps? Honestly, we will just wait and see. I think my focus is really my YouTube and Instagram. I really struggle with. I don't like it's hard with like the algorithm over there, and even on YouTube, because I'm so inconsistent. I mean, I would love to grow my channel and my Instagram, but I think if I get bogged down on numbers and growth, it kind of stunts my enjoyment of like doing this and creating content. And so yeah, I really just want to get more engagement from you guys. I really want to just connect with you guys more. I know that's for the most part on me, because I haven't really been here. I haven't been really good at responding to your comments and things like that. So I do apologize, but I really want to sort of get back into it now. Crizzy Poo, thoughts on the reissue, please. So personally, I don't love it. I've like for a long time, quite a few years ago, I really was in love with the look of it. I loved it on other people. I love like just the bag itself. But then when I've tried it on in store, I don't love it. Like, the chain is just gold. It doesn't have any of like the leather threading through, and I don't think I like that look. So personally, it's not for me, but I completely understand anyone who wants to add that. It's a gorgeous bag. Like, I wish I could make it work for me. Like, that's the honest truth, because you guys know I love an OG bag, and the reissue is like an OG bag for sure. It's like the true original Chanel classic flap. So I would love to add that into my collection, but I don't like it enough to add it. Does that make sense? It's just not a bag for me. Ray Hardner, how do you like your little extra mini cocoa handle? I love it. I really do. I think it's really cute. I'm totally eating my words on the cocoa handle. Do you remember like 10 years ago, I think I did a little roast on it, but I really love it. I love that size. I think it's so cute and adorable. I love it in the purple. I just need to wear it out more. It's just hard to wear purple bags. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I want to do like a video on it, or maybe a review what fits, because yeah, it's a great little bag, and because I've managed to sort of alter it so that it's a bit more wearable for myself, I do like it a lot. Certainly there are some cons with it as well, which I can talk a bit more in depth when I do like that review video, but it will have to be after I do all of the unboxings in the month of February. Essentially, Anne, are you working as a GP at the moment? What type of practice and which hours? Yes, I am. I'm working, I think I work 34 hours a week. And yeah, I am just in a general practice. Love Chic Styling. Hi babe, how are you? Do you get judged as a young female GP? Absolutely. There isn't a day where I get the odd like, you're too young to be a doctor, and I mean, I don't mind it. It's just fun. I know they don't mean anything by it, and I take it as a compliment. And I should be grateful, because when I'm older I'm never gonna hear that again. So for the most part, they trust that I am old enough, that I have a medical degree, that they'll listen to me. But it's really hard sometimes to be firm with patients when you're so small and like a young person. Sometimes I feel like I have to just draw limits in terms of my advice. There are some older patients who I do recommend certain lifestyle changes to, and some of them want to hear it and some of them don't. Sometimes you just have to know like how far you can push a patient. Like the old saying, you can bring a horse to water but you cannot make it drink. That's like got nothing to do with what you asked, but yeah, I took you on that journey anyways. Dale's addiction. Hi Dale. One thing you'll do less of this year: buying more bags. I need to stop. I actually need to legitimately sell some of my bags to make space on the 4 shelves that I have on my wall. So yeah, I actually need to stop buying any more bags. I really want to be more mindful of how many bags I'm buying this year, because I want to save for other things and like experiences and travel and things like that. I really want to travel more this year because I haven't been traveling at all since COVID. It's Melanie_T. How are you doing? I am doing well. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking, Melanie. I had a really good year last year. It was really a step up compared to 2021. But yeah, for the most part, I'm doing well. I'm really happy. And yeah, I'm really excited for what this year brings. I know that there are some exciting things coming up, and I will share that with you guys later, but I'm just really happy. So I'm good. Thanks for asking, girl. A lot of people have asked this question. Purple Palm Tree Delight 302, they asked, story time, how did you meet your boyfriend? And then S_Hyla asked, is your boyfriend also a GP? Biology asked, who is a new guy? A Taste of Tali asked, are you happy with your new man? You two look great together. Much love. Paula.mgs asked, how did you meet your new boyfriend? So yeah, lots of boyfriend questions. So here you go, guys. Yes, if you guys don't know, I am currently in a new relationship. We've been together for 6 months now, and we were dating, I think, in March. He is amazing. We met on the humble app called Hinge. As it is in 2022, 2023, the new age of dating is through dating apps. But yeah, he is amazing. He is so kind and thoughtful, and he makes me really happy. And yeah, I feel very different around him. It's so weird because I say that shamelessly, and I don't feel like I've ever been like that with any other guy. So yeah, he makes me very happy, and I am very happy. Thank you guys for asking. And no, he's not a GP. I have never dated any other doctors at all. I mean, not that I am against them, but I just don't gravitate towards other doctors. It's just a weird thing for me. Patty Bat, your favorite 3 bags. I actually have a most used bag of 2022. You can reference that video. I'll put a link to it in the info bar below. But in terms of overall favorite bags, honestly, my classic flap has to be up there. My small Chanel classic flap. I love that bag. Oh, this is hard to just name my favorite 3 bags of all time. I feel like my bum bag is honestly up there. Like I enjoy that bag so much. Like I don't think I'll ever sell that bag. Like every time I use it, I love it. And then yeah, my top handle, like I don't know, they're like my Chanel small classic flap and my Chanel small top handle like bar bag is very similar though. So what's another one? Oh, I gotta say, oh my god, how did I not think of it? My Louis Vuitton Mini Speedy HL in like the Black Noir. I adore that bag. I love that bag so much. If I was to lose that from my handbag collection, I will swiftly buy a new one. I don't even care how much, because I'm obsessed with that bag, like honestly. Emma Hassaram, do you still prefer lambskin over caviar? Look, honestly, I do. Like in terms of texture, in terms of feel, in terms of look, I love lambskin. There are certain lambskins I love more, like the 90s lambskin is so much more luxurious but also still very versatile and luscious. I certainly appreciate Caviar, and it doesn't mean I don't love Caviar for my bags as well, but if I wasn't to worry about the wear and tear, I definitely love lambskin. And she also asked thoughts on big bag trend and Chanel vintage maxi with oversized CC. Girl, I love them. You will just have to stay tuned on my upcoming February unboxing month. I'm gonna really try and do it, so get excited. Please hype me up for this, you guys, because it is going to be a serious endeavor. But yes, I may or may not have like a vintage Chanel maxi or jumbo unboxing coming up, so I personally love them. I love the giant CC. For me, it's like a collector's piece, so I honestly think, yes, absolutely rock it. I love it too. NK Haria updated bag collection video coming after like the unboxing. Color Me Bear, do you ever feel nervous about patients seeing your page? To be honest, I guess a little bit, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, you put yourself on the internet, there is a good chance your patient will recognize you. What can I do? Like, I just try not to think about it because it sort of does make me feel a bit weird. Jojo Explorer, some of you guys are so familiar, like Color Me Bear, Jojo Explorer. I know you guys have been following me for a while, so I just want to give you guys a massive shout out for continuing to support me. And Chrissy Poo, I've seen you around. Thank you so much for continuing to support me. But yeah, Jojo Explorer, what do you think of the LV stopping the monogram print? What? Are they? Okay, well that's stupid. Like that is so iconic for them. I can't imagine that they would do that. Is that true? Like, you mean the like canvas monogram prints? Because that's insane. I think if they stop that, then the resale market's definitely going to go up. So I don't know what they're trying to do by doing that. My thoughts are that seems ridiculous, and I can't imagine they would do that if they were in their right mind. Underscore XB3VV. How old are you, B-Day? I am 33 years old. My birthday is in July. Chrissy Poo asks, is it still worth it to buy a classic flap? I personally think it's worth it to buy a classic flap pre-loved. I've always bought all of my classic flaps pre-loved because it's always been very expensive for me, and especially now in the stores you will not catch me buying a Chanel classic flap brand new from the store. That is an insane amount of money, and I get that they're trying to push like a Hermes like price point. I get that, but it's just so forced, you know. I don't know, I still love Chanel flaps, I still love Chanel handbags, but I just think that their price points these days is insane. It's crazy, and I certainly wouldn't be buying a Chanel classic flap brand new in store. I don't think it's worth it. If it was your first one, I honestly don't see why you wouldn't consider going and buying a second hand. They can be like in pristine condition, but if you really want the whole experience, I personally wouldn't do it, but it's up to you. To each their own. Like, I don't know what else to say, because I can't see myself doing that. That's so much money. They're like $12,000 now. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about it. I've never paid that much for a Chanel classic flap. I would urge you to consider more of like the Chanel seasonal flaps. Some of them are actually, they have the whole classic vibe, but it's actually more functional and better price, like my Chanel top handle metal bar small flap. I love that bag. As it stands, buying brand new, I certainly would buy that over the Chanel classic flap without a doubt. Because I bought my Chanel classic flap secondhand, it was the same price, and so they're very comparable. So yeah, for me, no, I don't think it's worth it to buy a classic flap in store. Buying classic flap secondhand, absolutely. Jan says so. Also another OG, thank you so much for continuing to support me. What is on your luxury wish list that isn't a handbag? That is a really good question, actually. I really want to get more Chanel jewelry, like just one. It's basically like the heart earrings. It's a particular style. I've been keeping an eye out for that, but they're so expensive. Chanel jewelry is so expensive now, and it hurts me because it's costume jewelry, so it's not even like, you know, fine jewelry, but I just love it, and it's more my style. It's like the type of jewelry that I gravitate towards and wear, so like it makes more sense to me than buying like fine jewelry. But I really just want to get this like heart earrings, and I think like I feel like my Chanel jewelry is more or less pretty complete. Obviously if I find any for a good price, I'll add it, but yeah, I want to get that. I do still want to get some Louboutins. It's the one that's sort of cut out a little bit. I'll try and find a picture and include it here. I really would like to add a nice pair of like nude Louboutins to my collection, and then I also still want to get the MANOLO BLAHNIK, the blue or the pink. I still want to add the Hangisi. I know it's sort of overplayed, but for me it's so iconic because of like Sex in the City. It is what it is. I'm a basic bitch. I just love things like that. I think that's it for now. Honestly, I'm not really like a luxury person for the sake of buying everything luxury. I'm just more a handbag girl. Junie Grace, do you ever get judged for collecting luxury? How do you deal with the negativity? I probably do get judged, but no one's really been so aggressive to my face, so I don't know. I feel like my parents appreciate that at least I'm putting it towards something that has some sort of value later on that I could sell. But yeah, in terms of like negativity about bags, I think for the most part I probably do get judged for sure. How do I deal with the negativity? I just try not to let it get to me, and I just ignore them for the most part. It's like, well, it is what it is. Another question from Kate_278. First Hermes. When it comes to first Hermes, the first Hermes item that I actually bought are the Oran sandals, which I still love and I really do enjoy it. I have it in black and I have it in gold. I bought the first one pre-loved in black, and then I did actually purchase the gold brand new in store. I love them both, but when it comes to the first Hermes bag that I bought, I do actually have an Hermes bag, and that will be coming very shortly in my 28 days of unboxing. So lots of plugs to this unboxing series that I'll be doing that I haven't yet done, but yes, stay tuned. I will have a little Hermes unboxing in that little video series, so make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But you guys, that is it for today. I think there's a couple of more. If you want me to do another one, I certainly can do another Q&A video, but my camera is dying, so I might just leave it here for now. If you guys have any more questions, and if you do want me to do this more regularly, do let me know. I do love a good old just, you know, chit chat video, so feel free to request more of these Q&As. But yeah, that is it from me. Before I go, just wanted to say thank you again for subscribing and joining my little YouTube family and watching this video. I really appreciate all of your ongoing support. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as always, hope you guys are having a wonderful week or weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.